Hello and welcome back to Waadaplaya Concussion Sub Series. आज हम देखेंगे IPL 2023 retention list. The window for 10 franchisees to retain players for Tata India Premier League ended on 15th November. 163 players were retained by franchisees and 85 players were released. So हम करेंगे team by team analysis क्या किसको release किया गया, what should be the combination and what should be the strategy. 23rd of December will be the mini auction. आशा रहेगी कि लाइव जाएंगे, देखेंगे क्या होने वाला है. बट आज के पैनलिस्ट हैं एक्स सिलेक्शन कमेटी ऑफ बीसीसीआई आकाश, संजय और शिवम गुप्ता. वेलकम.
नहीं, जब तक वॉडाप्ले का पॉडकास्ट चल रहा है हमारा जॉब तो चलता रहेगा, तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है कि सेलेक्टर्स के पोजीशन से हटे कि नहीं हटे.
हाँ,
लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स को 21 सीजन हुआ है, तो मेरे सिलेक्शन में तो कोई डाउट है ही नहीं. मैं हम लोग तो थर्ड फिनिश किए थे, तो आई एम रिटेनिंग माय जॉब.
आई एम फाइन विद सर. जॉब ले लो, सबको ले लो, एक कप दिला दो बस. ओडीआई वर्ल्ड कप दिला दो, T20 वर्ल्ड कप दिला दो, कुछ भी दिला दो बस. या डीसी को इस बार ही जिता दो, आरसीबी कुछ तो जिता दो. हार के परेशान हो गया हूं मैं.
चलिए देखते हैं कैसे हुआ था रिटेंशन लिस्ट हर टीम का. सो द फर्स्ट टीम we are going to take a look will be Chennai Super Kings. Retained versus released players. आकाश स्टार्ट करते हैं आपसे. Released players में कोई surprises? Dwayne Bravo, Thappa, Adam Milne, Hari Neshnath, Chris Jordan, KM Asif and Jagadishan. क्या रहेगा strategy 20.45 crores लेके चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स का?
मेरे लिए सबसे बड़े दो सरप्राइजेस थे, ड्वेन ब्रावो एंड जगदीशन. I mean, ideally you would want Bravo to finish off in CSK. I've heard that they might try and get him at a lower price, but कितना ही lower price हो सकता है? Why Bravo was released? Maybe they are banking on Pretorius to fill up his spot. दूसरा सरप्राइज मेरे लिए था कि जगदीशन वही एक विकेट कीपर बैट्समैन थे जो मे बी who could have filled the space for MS Dhoni in the future. And considering कि वो चेपॉक में खेलते हैं जनरली अपने डोमेस्टिक के लिए, his experience would have been useful. तो वो दो सरप्राइजेस थे मेरे लिए. And coming to the 20.45, I don't think they will go big on Stokes. Merely, I think for them the biggest pick which they will be trying is for Sam Curran. That will be the I think replacement for Bravo as well as they might be thinking of.
बिल्कुल. एंड शिवम, संजय, क्या लगता है आपको? ब्रावो तो एक्सपेक्टेड रिलीज था.
ड्वेन ब्रावो आई थिंक एक्सपेक्टेड लाइंस प्रॉब्ली वो देखेंगे कि उनको फिर से खरीदना. मेरे लिए टू बी ऑनेस्ट रविंद्र जडेजा इज अ बिट ऑफ अ सरप्राइज. यस, काफी बड़े हमारे सुपरस्टार हैं, बट आफ्टर ऑल दैट हैपेंड लास्ट ईयर और क्लियरली आई डोंट थिंक MS धोनी का सक्सेशन प्लान जडेजा हो सकता है, बिकॉज ही कुडंट हैंडल द प्रेशर. हिज परफॉर्मेंस वाज अफेक्टेड. उस मामले में मुझे लगा कि शायद थोड़ा सा मनमुटाव इनके बीच में है, तो वो सुलझ गया है. MS धोनी का ऑलमोस्ट 100% ये लास्ट सीजन होगा, अनलेस ही इज स्टिल डिसाइडिंग टू कंटिन्यू. तो वो मुझे एक थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट टास्क लग रहा था. ऑब्वियसली MS धोनी जब रिटायर होंगे तो बहुत सारा पर्स भी खुल जाएगा, तो शायद और अच्छे प्लेयर्स वो ले. शायद वो केन विलियमसन मेरे ख्याल से वो एक ऐसे प्लेयर होंगे, वो काफी हार्ड जाएंगे शायद उनके अगेंस्ट, और उनको खरीदने की कोशिश करेंगे ताकि मे बी उनको कैप्टेंसी आगे कहीं जाके मिले. बट बियॉन्ड दैट बाकी सब जगदीशन आई कंप्लीटली एग्री आकाश से. 100 पे 100 लगा रहे हैं वो. बहुत ही डिसअपॉइंटिंग उनके लिए उनको रिलीज किया गया कि ऐसा भी नहीं कि कोई बहुत ज्यादा आपने पैसा उसमें रिलीज करके खोल दिया.
जो ओवरसीज स्लॉट्स बचे हैं एंड दो न्यू सेलेक्टर्स भी आ चुके हैं. विशाख सनराइजर्स का जर्सी पहन के आदित्य की तरह बैंगलोर से. विशाख चेंज किया है क्या मुंबई से सनराइजर्स?
मुंबई नहीं,
आरसीबी. ओके, आरसीबी से आज के ऑरेंज शर्ट पहना है.
आरसीबी जर्सी अभी नहीं निकला है, आईपीएल के लिए फ्रेश है.
रखो एबी डिविलियर्स के लिए चाहिए रहेगा. So we were talking about Chennai Super Kings, Adi and Vishak. So Sam Curran definitely will be one focus area. Shivam, आपको क्या लगता है? Any surprises? 2 overseas slots बचा है.
Suman, see, 2 points on Chennai Super Kings. So one, I think Dubeji touched on the Ravindra Jadeja whole fiasco that happened. See, Jadeja was that touted to be that next Dhoni or next Suresh Raina for CSK. He has been a very critical player for the last few years, but he was supposed to be the one who's going to carry this franchisee, in the years to come. Now, if he's that important a player, then you make sure your relationship with that player does not come out, on social media. And it was very apparent you know what happened with Ravindra Jadeja. I mean, his recent post said reset, right? What does that mean? So, ya to aap, ya to you manage that relation so that it does not get strained to the level that happened between Chennai and Jadeja. And if it has happened, then I think it's better you let go of that player, because this Jadeja will never be that old Jadeja for CSK. Howsoever, whatever efforts that Dhoni puts, of course, if Dhoni says something, people who look up to Dhoni, all the players who played under him for so long, they cannot say no. But when next year Dhoni is not there on the ground, he's in the background staff, then will Jadeja have the same thing or not? So see, what I'm just trying to say is that Rahul had a similar thing in Punjab, right? It was very apparent. He wanted to come out of that team. Jadeja also wanted to come out of the team. It was apparent, but then you have pulled him back. So I'm not sure he'll be, with the same 100%. I mean, of course, he'll give his 100%, but I think it would not be the same as before. Second, Chennai has released 5 pacers. So, not sure what wrong KM Asif did to get released or Adam Milne did to get released. I'm sorry, I don't remember Adam Milne's auction price, but 5 pacers to be released, it puts too much pressure on Deepak Char. We don't know his back is still fine or not. Simran Singh last year showed glimpses. Mukesh Chaudhary, yes, good. Pretorius, yes, good. But releasing 5 pacers, yes, I know they play at Chepauk, they need spinners, but then getting back the pacers would be slightly tricky. And I agree with Akash. They will go all in for Sam Curran. And yes, Kane Williamson would be one guy they might go for, considering the captaincy thing, because now you can't go back to Jadeja. We don't know what Ruturaj is going to do with leadership. Dhoni is not going to be there. We are saying this for the last 5 years that he's not going to be there. He's not going to be there. But God knows he'll be there for how long. So captaincy, yeah, I mean, they'll have to go for Kane Williamson.
Puts too much pressure on the pitch curator, I would say.
Chennai ke liye. Adi Vishak, anything to add on Chennai Super Kings? Any surprises? Who are the key players? Mayank Agarwal is probably another option they'll look to go for because they need opening batters.
I think they have openers already. So they have Devon Conway and like one more guy who used to open. I'm not getting his name.
Ruturaj Gaikwad.
Ruturaj Gaikwad. They have Ruturaj Gaikwad and Devon Conway. So I don't think they'll go for openers. But as Akash had already mentioned, they might go for Sam Curran or Ben Stokes. So they want that one of the seam bowling all-rounders who can bat at 5 or 6 and can because they need a replacement for Dwayne Bravo. They have released Dwayne Bravo now, so they need a replacement for him, a pace bowling all-rounder. And one more thing which I was surprised is they released Narayan Jagadisan, whom you see he played pretty well in SMAT also, and he is taking up hundreds in Vijay Hazare right now. So he seems to be in good form, but they have released him. That is one of the surprises for me.
So Chennai decision maker is Mahendra Singh Dhoni. I think he will know what he's doing. 20.45 crores. They'll look to fill in 2 overseas slots and probably Robin Uthappa replacement.